everybody, I'm Arglefumph. I am playing Penelope Pendrick in the Art of Deceit. I think we're done with the bookstore for now. Am I going to get, like, my police report at any time? Is this it? Paint the walls, paint for all I care. As long as you're paying the lease, you're the operating owner, so go ahead and renovate. E. Wonder what that message is all about. Don't know. Don't know. So, I think we can make some phone calls, probably. Oh, that's just a wall to nowhere. What is that? So, I was in room 101. And there's probably a lot of phone calls I can make right now. Maybe. Maybe not. So, let's start with, pizza. I want pizza. Give me pizza! I want a pizza!
Pablo's Pizza. We put the E's in cheese. How may I take your order?
Sweet! Okay, large pepperoni.
One large pepperoni pizza, please.
Got it. One large pepperoni pizza. Will there be anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Pickup or delivery?
Delivery. The address is 10 Ramridge Road, Carlisle, Connecticut, 06501, room 101.
Ah, you must be Miss Pendrick. I have a note in the system here that says your tab is being covered by someone named Wesley Russell.
Ooh, awesome.
Now's your chance to go crazy. Order 10 pizzas. Order the Super Duper Slurp. Order the 50-count chicken wings. We have a meatless option if that's your thing.
Oh yeah! 50 chicken wings! Cluck, cluck. Yeah.
I know you're just trying to get a raise, but I'm really not that hungry.
Yeah, you gotta shoot your shot. Alright, your order will be delivered in approximately 30 minutes.
Great, thanks.
Stay saucy.
What's the Super Duper Slurp? Now I want to know what that is, but, Okay, so Eileen Davies, No, let's call this John Bram person first. That was a phone number that we found inside the bookstore, related to the famous artist, right?
You've reached the phone of John Branham. I'm currently occupied by something that has a slight possibility of being important. So please call again later or leave a message, and I will get back to you at the earliest convenience.
He's not there. We don't need to leave him a message. Obviously, he's not going to return my call. So let's call Eileen, then.
Terrence? Terrence, is that you?
I'm sorry. Mrs. Davies?
Oh, yes, this is she.
My name is Penelope Pendrick.
Yeah, I am a detective, and I'm going to find your missing son.
I know you're going through a lot right now, but I'm working with the police to do everything we can to find your son. If you're feeling up to it, would you mind answering a few questions?
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Can you please describe the entire day he went missing in detail? From morning to evening.
Let's see. I got up at 6:30 as usual and started making breakfast. Terrence sets his alarm for 7 and ate quickly after he got up. He had me sign a permission slip for some field trip, and then he gathered all his school supplies and left. As he was leaving, we argued about some stupid little thing. I think he had left his jacket on the floor. And that was the last time I saw him angry at me. I just keep playing that over and over in my head and hating myself for it. I left work at 5, and he was out when I arrived back, which isn't too abnormal, but when he wasn't home an hour later, I started calling around to his friends' moms. He wasn't over anyone else's house. Then it got dark, and he still wasn't home. That's when I called the police.
Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm sure it's not easy to think about.
So he got mad at her She's like, oh, don't leave your jacket on the floor. That's messy and gross. Mom, you're always telling me what to do.
Now, you mentioned a field trip. Can you tell me more about that?
It was for his art class. A gallery that they were going to tour that day, not far from here.
Do you remember the name of the gallery?
Something pretentious. Bold decisions, bold and brash. I have the paper around here somewhere.
Bold and italic.
That's right. Bold Depictions. 3297 Ocala Street, Oak Ford, Connecticut.
Thank you. It could be a start.
If you say so.
Definitely gonna head out there. Okay, so I heard Terrence. What about this hiking stuff?
I heard that Terrence told his friends he was going hiking after school was out. Do you know of anywhere in particular he likes to go?
It could have been anywhere. That boy's practically explored the entire state.
Could he have gotten lost or hurt somewhere in the woods?
No! No, impossible. He was a Boy Scout for years, and he's even taken courses on outdoor survival. This kind of thing is what he lives for.
I have no doubt he's very competent, Mrs. Davies, but sometimes things can happen that are out of a person's control.
Like a bear attack.
I said it's impossible. I know my son.
And I know the bear.
I'm sorry I came off as implying otherwise. Did anyone mention anything else out of the ordinary that happened at school that day?
No. I don't think so. You know what? I need to go. I can't do this anymore. It's too much. Thinking about that day is too much.
Well, Eileen? Are you there? Oh, poor lady.
Come on, Eileen. Eileen, ooh, pizza.
Here's your order. Have a good one.
Thanks. You too.
Sweet pizza. Oh yeah. Oh, what a ripoff! Look at, they've got barely any pepperonis on this pizza. Ugh.
So good.
Oh yeah.
No way.
What do you mean you can't eat more?
No way.
You're only eating like a third of the pizza? Okay, fine. That'll be breakfast tomorrow. I hope. Let's check out that gallery. If we've got time. What time is it? It's 4 p.m.? Or is it 10 p.m.? Hopefully it's not, like... Okay, Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, they are open. Okay, great. Okay, so this is the gallery. Let's meet the gallery owner.
Welcome to Bold Depictions, miss. Can I offer information on a particular piece, or provide a guided walkthrough?
Thank you. Maybe some other time. I am actually here on behalf of the Carlisle Police. Would I be able to speak to the owner of this gallery?
Oh, yes. You're looking at him. Colin Ellison. Pleasure to meet you. How can I help?
I'm Penelope Pendrick. I'm sure you've heard of the investigation of the recent disappearances here in Carlisle. I have reason to believe that one of the 3 missing people was here the same day he disappeared.
Yeah. And?
Maybe it's important?
Wait, you're aware of this?
As a proud TV owner, it's hard to ignore. I know they're starved for content, but come on. Let me watch the local weather in peace.
So you knew you met Terrence Davies a few hours before he went missing? Well, did you go to the police when you recognized him on the news?
And tell them what? Hey guys, I have some case-breaking info for you. I've seen that kid before. You're welcome.
Can you describe in detail your account of the field trip from start to finish?
Right. Yeah, so the kids and their art teacher were busting at 1. There were about 10 of them total. 9th grade, I think. I started by introducing myself and giving some background on my credentials. Everything was going dandy. They were mostly all paying attention. I led them to the painting closest to the front door, and then went around the room from there, explaining my process, the decisions behind the composition, the deeper meaning, the medium used, and so on, for every piece. After we were going for 15, 20 minutes, a few kids in the back started snickering and whispering to each other. Super irritating. Then, one of those kids raised his hand, so I made the mistake of thinking he had a legitimate question. I called on him, and he was like, "Sir, I was wondering, why do all your paintings suck?" All his brain-dead friends laughed, and the teacher yelled at him, which shut him up, but not long enough. I tried to be professional, but a little while later he was drawing something on an index card. He started throwing little pieces of paper with tomato drawings at me, and his spineless excuse of a teacher didn't even do anything about it. Finally, after his friends started doing it too, the teacher decided to just end the whole trip and take them back to the school.
Okay, so he got the entire field trip canceled. That feels like that could be important, right? That feels like it could be major. What a jerk.
Wow. I knew Terrence was supposedly a troublemaker, but that's downright rude. I wonder if his mom ever sees this side of his behavior.
No punishment is severe enough to beat the evil out of that brat. I never would have gotten away with acting like that as a kid. I would have been strung up by my thumbs.
Okay, that's a bit extreme. It's not like he burned the building down or something.
When I saw his snotty face on the news later that day, not gonna lie, felt kind of cathartic.
So, the official statement for the police is that you had a bad encounter with Terrence. Later that day, he goes missing. And then when the news comes on that evening, you, grab a bag of popcorn and smile? Do I have that right?
Oh, lighten up. I meant metaphorically. I'm sure he's fine. Probably just causing chaos somewhere else for now.
I should go.
Aw, what? Forgot your handcuffs?
Everybody in this game has a sarcastic streak. Oh my gosh.
I don't want to go back in there right now.
Oh, and we've got a phone. I mean, we've got this number pad, so we are clearly going to be able to hack this.
I don't want to go back in there right now.
At some point. That would be awesome. Alright. These are houses. Can I explore anywhere on the outside, maybe? Nope, that's just it. Okay, let's go back to the apartments. See if my package has arrived yet. Like my pizza arrived. Where's my package from the police? Not here yet. I'm not seeing it. Maybe like it was delivered to my room. Maybe I can pester my rude neighbor. Oh. Oh, okay. Rude neighbor doesn't want to talk. Alright, I do have a notebook. See my notes here. Checklist. Check. Check. Did that.
That's not done yet.
Check.
That's not done yet.
Yeah, we haven't got the police reports.
That's not done yet.
Oh, geez. So there's a lot of things that I'm not done with. Okay. So questions? I don't have any questions yet. So let's explore room 203. So that's upstairs. Whoa! It's the police report. Gotta be. Gotta be. Uh-oh. Wait, what's this? This better not be a threatening message. That's all I can say. Oh, thank goodness. It's not a threatening message. Okay. So this is Gerald. Disappeared. Okay. Call came in from Alan Rickies. Alright. I thought it came in from his buddy, Mitchell Hart, but no. Okay, we've got more information. 170, 510, clean shaven. I don't know, it looks like he's got some stubble there. Like, that does not look very... Okay, let's check out this guy, Davies, Terrence Davies, January 28th, 5'7", red t-shirt, blue jeans, call came from mother, ran away, possibly camping, completely unknown person. Oh, here's a picture. Okay, so that's actually kind of helpful. So I thought we got this napkin. So this is the napkin report. So it's 51.3655. This has to be important. Minus 72.1369. Is this like a GPS coordinate maybe with the minus? I don't know. 1970s maybe? 54? Doesn't really talk. All right. Good stuff. Let's still continue with that one room, right? Yeah, I don't know how to check if it's a GPS. Okay, so I did check not here. How to remove rust. Definitely a puzzle. Like, we've got a 4-step puzzle on a bucket and making rust. Yeah, am I gonna keep that, or am I just letting it go? Screws, alright. If I need screws, I know where to find them. If I need duct tape, I know where to find it. Already stole Joe's stuff. So, notes, checklist.
That's not done yet.
I'm not done exploring novel books, so that's the only thing here. And wow, look at all these notes so far. Like Mitchell, novel books. So let's go there. I wonder what I missed. Like, what could I have not seen? Maybe it's talking to this guy some more. Mitchell, you got something
Any
new to
news?
say?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, we've got a lot we can still talk to him about, so let's do it, yeah.
How was Gerald's health? Physical and mental.
I don't know what drug he's on, but that man has energy. I'm jealous, and I'm 25 years younger than him. I do see him eat kale chips with his lunch, though, so maybe not that jealous.
What about his mental health?
Nothing has ever raised any red flags. Although his generation isn't much for talking about those kinds of things. You know, feelings.
I'm not sure I have feelings. Well, except feelings of anger. Yeah, I feel that all the time. I'm a constant rage machine.
What exactly is your relationship to Gerald? Are you close personally or more like business partners?
As close as two heterosexual men can get. During slow hours, we chat about books, current events, politics, conspiracy theories, sports, movies. The list goes on. Oh, and gossip about old man drama. Carl always cheats at chess and thinks no one is onto him. Everyone is onto him.
Do you ever talk about your personal lives?
Not really. So like I said, as close as two heterosexual men can get. I don't have a personal life to share anyway. But Gerald, he has an entire lifetime behind him. I'll admit I've always been curious about his past.
Does Gerald have any family? There was a picture of his granddaughters in his wallet.
Really? I always wondered if he had kids out there somewhere.
He never mentioned his family to you? That seems odd.
Maybe to us, but Gerald's naturally a very private person. Not in an intentional hiding information kind of way. He just steers away from topics like that. Why? I don't know, but I respect his privacy.
I wish there was a way we could let his family know what's going on.
The number of cooks in the United States is probably enough to fill 3 phone books alone, not to mention married names.
Did the police check Gerald's home address?
He lives directly upstairs. I took them to the door, but that was the best I could do. They knocked a few times, got ladders, and looked through the windows from the outside. They had a pretty good view of the main apartment and the bathroom. From what they could see, there was no sign of him.
Can they get a warrant if they think there's a chance a person inside might need help?
No idea. But a busted door without appropriate justification sounds like a nasty lawsuit waiting to happen.
Thanks for talking.
Never a problem.
So I can't just run in there and karate kick the door with my giant bucket of rage. Okay, fine.
That's not done yet.
I haven't finished exploring yet! Urgh! I say I'm finished, and you disagree respectfully. Okay. Alright, maybe there's a book I missed. I don't know. Sprinklers are a popular way. Does feel like I might have missed the page numbers in the books that... Okay, we already saw this. The books that we can pick up and play with. Here's one. Okay, so maybe I have to do something like, okay, like 77 is OM, right? Or maybe we'll find a list somewhere later on which says what the book titles are, and that tells us the order. But it could be the page number as well. Okay, I can't grab any of these books. Looking up. W is 40. Okay, so 40 is probably before 77. Oh yeah, and I need to swipe a page every single time, I think. Is that what I missed? Or is this book? Here we go. Okay, I can't swipe a page there. Or maybe you have to put the books in alphabetical order. Here we go, this is the shoemaking book. Oh, okay, there's a shoemaking book. Shoemaking book. And that's my list. Alright, none of those books. Love how I'm a magic detective who knows which books are the good ones. This is the number that we were trying to call, but this guy, he just was not there. Alright. Let's check these other books. It would be silly if, you know, my mistake was not flipping the one page. Okay, so this is 125, 125, RN. I assume that it's R and then N and not N and R. I could be wrong. I don't know. Which order do we put those in? This has to be the book, right? Okay, and this one is 56, so 5, 6, that's I. So WIOMRN, if we're doing it in numerical order, if indeed that's what we're supposed to do. Alright. Oh, these look like numbers, or letters, right? S-R-O-A. Oh, I wish I could spin them around and figure out what it's supposed to spell. Maybe a name, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Al, your move. Jake, P.S. you forgot your glasses. Well, it's gonna be hard for him to make a move if he doesn't have his glasses. Here we go. This is one we missed. Okay, 23 is, B. That's it. That's it. Okay. Maybe. That could be the one I missed. This is OX. So this is 79, 79. But that gives me BWIOMOXRN. That's still just letters. Still just a lot of letters and not like a secret message or anything. Alright, let's see. This is a botanical glossary. Definitely makes me think there's a botany puzzle. Huh? Short stories for children, Little Jenny's Spider.
Huh. This little Jenny gal is pretty smart.
See that? Okay, so there's a girl named Jenny, is 6 years old. She's a very good girl. She's nice to her sister, so Jenny's tummy was beginning to grumble. The cookie jar was on the countertop when Mother was cleaning pots for cooking. If she could get Mother out of the kitchen, she could steal a cookie. But how to do that? Nothing scared her except bugs. So she grabbed a spider out of her toy chest. She tiptoed to the back of the room, and then she carefully positioned the spider. She said, "Mom, there's a spider!" And then Mom ran to get rid of the spider, and then she stole the cookies. "Oh, Mother, I thought it was real," Jenny said, and she felt no remorse. Wow. Okay. Wonder if that was the important thing we missed. Okay, so let's see. Back to checklist. All done exploring novel books. All right, so now I've got absolutely nothing left on my checklist to do, and I'm completely confused. Oh no, oh no. All right, so maybe I just have to move forward to the next day of the game, or call the police. Oh, can't talk to this guy anymore. Okay.
I know it's early, but I could really go for some sleep. I'll get back to work tomorrow.
Okay, yep, that's it. See, it's got to be the end of the first day of the game. We've done enough investigation. Penelope needs to take a break.